So I was thinking the other day, it's January 22nd, and I've been logging every workout, my weigh-ins, and everything else for the past 22 days, and it's been going pretty well. I've lost about 8 pounds now, but this morning I was cooking breakfast, and I was thinking about a conversation that my wife and I had about how some days you just really don't want to do it. You don't want to be involved as an adult at the capacity you need to be, and it sort of got me thinking. I've been looking at a lot of different things. I was looking at Brett McKay's Art of Manliness, which is a great resource. Brett does a lot of different videos about wardrobe and appearance, demeanor, things like that, and it just got me thinking about how for me, I'm focusing on improvement, but I'm also looking at making some pretty significant changes in my life, and I think one thing that I really want to try to do is sort of capture that as I'm going along. What are the changes that I'm making, in terms of appearance? What are the things that I've been doing wrong? What are some of the things I want to start doing right? And then, in terms of professionalism and demeanor, what are some of the things that I sort of embrace or espouse in terms of my own values? So with that in mind, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a series of YouTube videos around how to be a grown-up, basically. How to function and do those grown-up things that you should know how to do. And it'll be fun. My kids can look back on those videos and say, hey, there was my dad trying to impart knowledge, and now we can kind of look at it and see where we're at with our own lives, because I've always sort of measured myself against my father, and sort of compared where I'm at in life with where he's at or was at when he was my age. And it's an interesting comparison, because Alex, my older son, is almost 12 and I'm 38 right now. So the age difference is much more significant than my father's age to me. We're 20 years apart. So my dad, when he was my age, I was actually 18 years old, and I was getting ready to go off to college. So sort of using that as a comparison, and what I've tried to do from an educational standpoint with pursuing my degrees, and how I've tried to kind of live my life and model adult behavior for my kids. It's been kind of a journey. So, this is going to be the first of hopefully a few videos. It gives me something to do in the car. Also just kind of gives me another avenue for documenting some of this stuff. Right now I'm focusing on the writing as a means of sort of journaling the weight loss and the body fat decrease and the fitness and preparing for Vermont 50, the 50 miler that I want to do this fall. So this will be a little bit different, but with that in mind, if it works out, it works out. So we'll sort of see where this goes, and I've got a few topics already in mind. So what I'll sort of do is every video I'll cover a topic, and and we'll just kind of see where it takes us. So that's that. More to come.